Welcome to another virtual adult improv show with the LA Connection players. We've got a few new ones in here today, and of course, a couple regulars from last show. Every month, this cast gets together and puts together a live improv show. We edit it on the spot. And I'm Ken Scove. We'll be introducing the cast in 1 second. Also, the host, John Darden, in 1 second. But first, let's talk about some of the games they're playing today. They're going to play Jeopardy, video dating. We have a telemarketer. We have a celebrity answering machine. Wouldn't it be nice to hear what's on their machine? We have conspiracy theories. We have Judge John. And, of course, we have a press conference. So we have all sorts of fun stuff lined up today. They know the games they're going to be in, but they do not know the suggestions I'm going to give them. In fact, John, the host of the show, doesn't even know what games I'm going to give them. So let's introduce our host right now. This is John Darden.
Hey, what's up? I'm dramatically taking off my mask in a virtual setting. Really happy to be here and happy to do this show with everybody. Like Ken said, we got some great games. Our first game is going to be Fun Fact. And before we do that, Ken, should we introduce the players?
Let's introduce them. Let's introduce Anthony.
Hey, everyone. Anthony.
And Matthew.
How's it going, everybody? I'm Matthew.
Brenton.
Howdy. Hey, guys.
Lawrence.
Hello, world. How's it going?
Miss V, who's also Yolanda.
Hello.
Oren.
Hello.
And, oh, we didn't think he moved for a second. And Alexander.
Hey, how's it going, guys?
All right, back to you, John. The first game's Fun Facts. I'm going to give you what the fun fact is going to be. Snow is cold will be the opening fun fact. And you can start that off, John.
Okay, cool. So fun fact, I'll do the first one. Then people raise their hands when they want to give more fun facts. So first fun fact. Fun fact, snow is cold and cold is painful to the exposed skin. Yolanda.
Fun fact, exposed skin can get sunburned.
Matthew. Oh, unmute yourself, Matthew.
Fun fact, skin getting burned is like red balls to me.
Like red ball, everything is red balls to me. Yeah, to Oren.
Fun fact, red balls is another word for chewing gum.
Indeed. Indeed. That's why I was paddled by the nuns. Yes, Brenton.
Fun fact, chewing gum makes you lose a ton of weight.
True. Very true. Lawrence.
Fun fact, binge watching anime will make you lose a lot of weight also.
But not the Great British Bake Off. I guarantee you that. Matthew.
Fun fact, watching anime makes me want to be skinnier, but I can't get there.
Sorry. And Alexander.
Fun fact, chewing gum also makes you a lot hungrier, too, if it's mint.
Yeah, that's right. Lawrence.
Fun fact, chewing bark is not a good idea.
Yolanda and Oren.
Fun fact, chewing cigarettes will make you lose weight.
Oren, still got one?
Fun fact, cigarettes are actually made of sugar.
Lawrence.
Fun fact, so is a lot of alcoholic drinks.
Anthony, did you have something?
Fun fact, I'm addicted to sugar.
So it doesn't sound so fun for your future. Matthew.
Fun fact, I'm addicted to sugar too, but margaritas just aren't the same without the cap on, baby.
He knows it. And you should be doing that with salt, not sugar. Yolanda, do you have one?
Fun fact, I'm addicted to alcohol.
Okay, great. That's why we brought you here for an intervention. Lawrence.
Fun fact, I'm addicted to watching people argue in public.
And that's what we just did in our opening game. That was Fun Fact. Way to go, everybody. Good job. One down, 228 million games to go. Kent, what is our next game for the night?
The next game is Jeopardy, the game show takeoff. You'll be playing our host, John. And here are the 4 categories: holidays, animals, food, and celebrities. One more time. Holidays, animals, food, and celebrities. Those will be the 4 categories. Back to you, John.
Okay, I wrote them down, and we'll find out if I can read my own handwriting. So for this first game, we've got Oren, Yolanda, and Matthew. So everybody else can minimize their video. And from Kent, we're going to get 3 celebrity or historical figure suggestions for these people. So as Kent says them, you can raise your hand and claim them if you would like them. Or if Kent, if you've got one specifically for each one of them, that's fine with me too.
Oh, sure. We could have Yolanda be Imelda Marcos. How's that? The shoe lady.
The shoe lady.
We can have Oren. Oren can be Thomas Jefferson, the founder of our Constitution. And Matthew can be George Bush Jr.
Okay. This is quite an auspicious game of Jeopardy, and let's begin. Hello and welcome to Jeopardy. I'm your host, John, and we have celebrity historical figure Jeopardy today. And let's briefly just say hello. So, Thomas Jefferson, how are you doing? Oh no, this technology must be new to you.
Yes, this technology is quite new. Sally Hemings didn't show me how.
Okay, I'll stop you right there because I know what she did show you. Let's go to Miss Marcos. How are you, Miss Marcos?
Hello, John. Most people don't know that I am a dancer.
Oh, well, that's fantastic. It's nice to meet you. I'm not sure how those skills are going to work during Jeopardy, but do your best. And finally, George W. Bush.
Howdy, John. Thanks for having me on. We're still trying to find Bud Loudon, but we'll get him one of these days.
Okay, I believe he was killed in May of 2011. However, I guess that's up for debate. Let's go to the board. The categories are holidays, animals, food, and celebrities. Let's go to Thomas Jefferson. What would you like and for what amount?
Holidays for 2 pence, please.
Okay, holidays for 200. Lots changed. And the answer is the 4th of July.
4th of July.
And buzz in, Jefferson.
Oh, 1776.
Thomas Jefferson.
4th of July. Is that my dead wife's birthday?
Well, that was in the form of a question, and I do know your wife's birthday, and that was it. So I'll take it. The board is yours still, Thomas Jefferson. Holiday, animals, food, celebrities.
I'll take celebrities for 6 pence.
6 pence, none the richer. The band that sang "Kiss Me." For $600, celebrities, and the answer is Rob Lowe. Rob Lowe. I know it's a deep cut. We're going there.
Beep.
George Bush with the classic sonar beep.
I remember going cow tipping in that movie we did with that guy.
Is that yeah. How do you I'll let you rephrase, W, in the form of a question.
So when we did that movie, how did the cow tipping go?
I'm not going to accept that, Mr. Bush. I'm sorry. Mission has not been accomplished in this game. Would you like to steal, madam?
Rob Lowe, who put out the first Dirty video? I was in it.
You were.
He was in a Dirty video with me.
I didn't watch it. It was illicit.
Who made a Dirty video with Imelda Marcos?
I've already accepted your answer is correct, Miss Marcos.
Shoe fetish. Shoe fetish.
He wrote a book about his escapades. The board is yours. Food, animals, holiday, and celebrity.
I'll take food for $5 million.
Food for 500, and the answer is lasagna.
What kind of? Go ahead.
Okay, she's chosen to give it to George W. Bush, just like the Supreme Court did in 2000.
And we were wondering how many layers does it take a cheese to make that device?
So close, George Bush. So close. I wouldn't call lasagna a device. That was my only quarry or qualm.
Beep.
Yes, Miss Marcos.
What is a good shoe insert? What is good to insert in your shoes?
That's right. Lasagna, the food, is a good shoe insert. Now let's go to Final Jeopardy. Our Final Jeopardy category is monuments. And the answer is the Grand Canyon. Is it really a monument? Who's to say? But you could answer it however you see fit. The Grand Canyon. And I'll sing the Jeopardy song. Okay, we've added a new feature in Final Jeopardy where you buzz in, and you'll get extra points if you buzz in quicker. Let's go to Miss Marcos for Final Jeopardy. The answer was the Grand Canyon. What did you put?
For 50 million, where to put the peasants?
Where to put the peasants? Put them in the Grand Canyon. There are some people who would be sympathetic to that. Let's go and see what George Bush had.
What's the greatest mule ride I've ever been on for 2 weeks? That was so much fun.
Okay, so I don't doubt that happened. That could very well be true, that you mule rode down the Grand Canyon for 2 weeks, probably during Hurricane Katrina. Ooh, burn. Let's go to Thomas Jefferson.
Well, for all the goodwill towards men and equality for all, I wrote down that the Grand Canyon must be a metaphor, for freedom is grand, and the canyon represents the rift between us and England. But we must come together here in the states of America, and we must be united as one, but not anybody who isn't white. And no, I am not sleeping with a slave. Why do you ask?
I don't know why you included those last parts, but you were so articulate. Unfortunately, it wasn't in the form of a question, and you did offend our modern sensibilities for equality. Therefore, I have to give it to George W. Bush, who merely factually stated that he had been on a canyon ride on a donkey or a mule. That's Jeopardy. Back to you, Kent. Thanks, everybody.
Oh, I learned so much from the three of them. All right, our next game is video dating. You know, John, with COVID, the only way we can date now is through the videos. So we've arranged a video dating, and I'll bring it back to you. But I want to give the archetypes. Who's our cast members? Who's our three guys? Let's get them out here.
Yeah, it's going to be two.
Wear the mask, John.
Yeah, I don't know where these guys have been. So it's going to be Anthony and Lawrence, and maybe I'll let them play. I'll let them play. So
I kind of think, are you like in a dry cleaners, John? There's a lot of stuff hanging with bags around them. I'm beginning to wonder if you're actually living out of a dry cleaners.
It's a gig economy, Kent. It's a gig economy.
Okay, so let's see our three guys. Where's our third guy? We have Lawrence. Okay, Lawrence is going to be our tech geek. He's going to be a tech geek. Okay, and Anthony is going to be he's going to have ADD. Where's the third bachelor, John?
I'll be the third bachelor for this round, Kent. So go ahead and give me a suggestion.
Okay, you're a macho cowboy, John.
Well, that'll be easy.
Macho cowboy. You're in Texas, man. You're in Texas. Come on, you're in
That'll
Dallas.
be easy.
So I suppose I'm hosting this one now.
Yeah,
Okay.
you've been impressed into duty.
Okay, Yolanda. Well, let's bring you up right now. I know you're looking for love, Yolanda, and what are you looking for in a man?
Someone who will listen. A good listener.
Well, that rules out all the men.
A good
Do you have
listener.
some other quality?
And a happy dresser. Yeah. Someone who knows how to hang up clothes on a hanger.
Well, John does. I mean, look at he's got ADD, but he's got a lot of clothes on hangers, so he's pretty good, and he is a good listener when he listens. All right, Yolanda, we have the three bachelors. Let's introduce each one first. There's John. Tell us a little bit about yourself, John.
Hey, John. I've never met a horse I couldn't tame, and then, of course, I like to ride them once I tame them. You know what I mean?
So you're out to tame a woman. Is that what you're doing, John?
I'm a sexist cowboy who believes a woman's place is subservient, much like El Paso is subservient to Houston.
Okay, sounds good. Let's move on now to Lawrence. He's a techie. Lawrence, tell us a little bit about yourself.
Oh, sorry, 1 moment, just TikToking. How's it going? Pretty much about me. I'm pretty much anything technology, anything that's going to expand the human mind. As you can see, I just wrapped up this stock I got a Apple option. So right now, yeah, that's all I'm all about. Anything technology, and pretty much I don't favor any personal brand, but I will say that there's nothing better than Apple. Thank you.
Okay, good. You're an Apple guy. Okay. All right, let's go on to our third one, Anthony. Anthony, unfortunately, has ADD, but we've decided to bring him on and challenge him today. Anthony, tell us a little bit about yourself.
Hey, yeah, and as you said, I do have ADD, but that's okay because I can definitely stay focused. What are we talking about again? Yeah, I love apples too. And horses, yeah, never rid of one.
Okay, great. Well, there's the three bachelors, Yolanda. Now, I don't know if Anthony will be the one who listens to you a lot, but he'll listen today. So you can ask any one of them a question for any one of those bachelors today, Yolanda.
Yes. Lawrence, where would you take me on our first date?
Well, after reading an article from Geeks for Us, I realized that the best place to go is in Manhattan, downtown, where the Apple Store. Yes, there I will take you on a grand tour. I'll show you each device. I'll show you break down the memory capacity, the speed. You will walk away from our date knowing everything about the Apple product. You will enjoy it. I will not buy you anything, but I have coupons for you. That will be our perfect date.
Okay, he's a coupon man. All right, well, Yolanda, you've got two other bachelors. Go ahead and ask one of them a question.
John, I would like to ask you, will we be riding only horses, or is there any other things you like to ride besides horses?
Well, first I want to respond to Lawrence's comment. New York City. Secondly, we'll be riding steer, horses, bison, buffalo to the layperson. Also a tiny little coin-powered plastic horse that sits in front of a Circle K. I like to go there and ride that whenever I'm feeling lonely.
Thank you, John. It looks like a gentleman named Dominic has hacked into our show today. Let's minimize him. He's from England. These guys from England finally get codes and then jump into our show. He was supposed to be the bachelor that was going to take the Cowboys' place, but he doesn't listen to you. All right, now let's, Yolanda, you have a question for Anthony. Let's hope he hears it. You might have to repeat it twice.
Anthony, I would like to see what your space is like. Do you have a lot of devices that you could show me? Horses we could ride?
Yeah, I have like a whole bunch of stuff. I have toothpaste, I have playing cards, I have bouncy balls. I play with a lot of bouncy balls. So I'll stack all my bouncy balls into a bowl and then I'll throw them against the wall. And sometimes my neighbors yell at me because I'm not very quiet and I decide to throw bouncy balls 3 a.m. But that's okay. I also like to play guitar in my meantime. But I'm left-handed, so I've restrung my guitar in reverse so I can play with my right hand instead. And I also really like turkey hunting. Turkey hunting is also one of my favorite things in the world because turkeys, I think, are delicious. And it's that time of year where everyone likes to talk about turkeys and to get together and bake turkeys. And what were we talking about again?
I don't remember.
Okay, Yolanda, I think we can Yeah, we can cut him off right now. This is a question for all three that the producers have asked me. Where do you see yourself with Yolanda in a year from now? Let's start with Lawrence.
Scheduled gym appointment for 6 p.m. Me and Yolanda, we are synced. Okay, we are connected. We will be in the same cloud. A year from now, we will be in version iOS 15, meaning we will be a hologram. We will be the future. We will be a power couple. Okay, one more second. Scratch that. I don't want to go out with Sarah. I think I found someone else. Yes, I think that a year from now we will be a power couple. I will show her everything about Apple. She will have this watch. She will have an Apple sneakers that I have. Only I have that. And so she will be really, really a different person. These are Apple glasses, by the way. You don't know that, but this side on my end allows me to see other people's feelings. So that's why I'm able to sync and connect with people really well. So I know that she is the best potential for me. One more thing. If this doesn't work out, re-download the Tinder app. I'm done.
I can hear you.
Okay, Yolanda, you don't have to worry about him listening to you because all he does is talk. But let's go on to number 2. Let's go to John now, the cowboy, macho cowboy.
Well, in 1 year, I figure we'd probably be divorced. Probably have gotten together, had a quick marriage, gotten amicably divorced, and you probably took half my cattle off my hands, and frankly, they were starting to be a nuisance, and you probably did me a favor. So, well, I wish you well, and every sunrise must end in a sunset. And just know that time I lassoed you and pulled you in, it wasn't because I wanted to control you. It's because I wanted you to be mine. Pretty good poetry.
I think we're talking steer. I think he wanted you to be a steer, but he didn't want to say the word. Let's go to Anthony. Where do you guys see yourself in 1 year from now, Anthony?
Oh, 1 year from now. Well, I see a lot of things. I can see definitely moving to Texas because just like John, I really like riding horses, and even though I've never ridden one, it's always been on my bucket list to ride a horse or any of those other creatures. I also really like ostriches. Ostriches run really fast. Did you know that? Ostriches are probably just as fast as cheetahs. I think that's a fact. Oh, fun fact. I also think in a year I will start my own business, and then probably the following year I'll probably start another business because my new business will buy out my other business and, do all that and still have room for dinner.
Okay, Yolanda, I feel sorry for you because you have to pick one of these 3. And then I'm going to send you on a really wonderful ride, the 2 of you. So who do you want to pick, Yolanda? Lawrence, John, or Anthony?
Well, I like being ignored by Lawrence, and Anthony, I think he's like renting that room just for the hats. And
okay.
I think I'd like to be divorced in a year. I think I'll go with John.
You want to be divorced in a year and you want to have him ride you and John, do you have any last comments? You won, John. Do you have any comments?
Yeah.
And that's been video dating. We're going to throw in a bridle and saddle for you, John, even though you probably already have one. All right, our next game, John, is telemarketers, and they're going to be trying to sell solar. So take it away, John. How do we play this game?
Great. I just love playing those macho sexist characters that haven't aged well. So this next game, we're going to get Alexander and Brenton. Now, Alexander is going to be our telemarketer. Brenton is going to be our unsuspecting person just trying to live their life at home at peace. And Kent is going to tell Alexander what he is trying to sell to Brenton over the course of 3 brief phone calls. What is that, Kent?
Alexander, you're trying to sell solar panels.
Solar
I get
panels.
calls like that every day. Yeah, every day I get calls about my solar panels. So I'm sure you got this one down.
Okay, this is Telemarketer, and we'll begin with Alexander ringing Brenton. Take it away.
Ring, 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 ring.
Hello.
Hi. How are you today, sir?
I'm fine. I'm fine.
Tell me your name.
Mr. Sharf.
Mr. Sharp. Well, I just wanted to call and just let you know you have just won the prize of winning a solar panel.
Okay.
But there's just a couple of things that you got to keep in mind though. Even though you won this prize, okay, there's still a couple of drawings that we got to do. You see, and we're gonna need your social security number. We're gonna need your second telephone number. We're gonna need your address. Oh, and you're gonna need to make a small purchase of $2,000, and then maybe you'll win. Maybe you'll win, and you'll get the solar panels. Sound interested?
Today it's gonna be a no.
What?
Bye. Thank you though.
But sir, this is a once in a lifetime opportunity.
Click.
Ring, 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 ring.
Hello.
Hi, sir. I just talked to you earlier today about the solar panels. Now, are you interested in preserving our natural resources, preferably our energy resources?
No, I love coal, so.
Oh, sure, that's not good. There's a reason then. There's a reason then why I'm calling you then about the solar panels. See, burning coal every day is not good. You know, it's not good. You know, for the smog here in California. And you see, you have won this prize. But again, as I said before, sir.
Okay. Again, no, not today. Thank you. Click.
What about tomorrow? Ring, 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 ring.
Oh, okay.
Ring, ring.
Hello.
Hi, sir. So I talked to you earlier today about the solar panels. Now,
No,
are you?
No, I don't want solar panels. For goodness'
I know you don't
sake,
want them, but you
freaking
need
apartment.
them.
I'm on the first
The
floor.
environment needs them. Think
Leave.
about
I'm
it.
done. I'm done. Click. Oh, Jesus Christ.
I'll take those solar panels.
There you go.
Okay, that's Telemarketers. Sometimes they don't sell the product. Kent, what's next? And everybody can come on out for this game, I think.
Yeah, celebrity answering machine. So this is everybody. They get to leave messages on the celebrity's answering machine. And now we can bring our fine friend from England back in here, Dominic. And I think you can throw Dominic in the conspiracy theories later, John, if I'm sure he can jump into that. Okay, so the first one you're going to be leaving is Kim Kardashian's answering machine. Kim Kardashian's answering machine. We can't see Oren, so he may need to leave and come back. Okay, we're going to kick him out and then have him come back. Okay, so John, they just raised their hand, right? And you'll call on him. Whoever wants to leave a message on Kim Kardashian.
Excellent. I love it. And let's hear some messages on our machine. Start with Yolanda.
Beep. Hi, Kim. It's your mother. I can't get out of these Spanx. I don't know what to do. Do I cut them off? Do you burn them off? These Spanx are choking me. Can you give them to Bruce? I don't need them, really. I'll just go to and get it sucked out. I don't need Spanx. Goodbye. Beep.
Lawrence.
Beep. Hey, Kim, it's Ray J. Just want to let you know that. Can I get a thanks? Beep.
Matthew.
Hey, Kim, JD here. We tried that pole vault thing yesterday, and I'd be there. If John does not have a pole vault through his neck, you got to call me back because we got to get this figured out. He's not going to make it.
Brenton.
Beep. Hi, Kim. This is your plastic surgeon, Dr. Shanowitz, and we have a leftover bucket of silicone here. We're wondering if you still need it, or yeah, get back. Beep.
He's just trying to get rid of that silicone. Oren.
Hi, Kim. This is your stepmother, Bruce. I mean, Christina, I mean, I don't know what I am, but I'm your parent. Call me. Beep.
Dominic.
Hi, Kim. This is Leon. You might not know me, but I'm the cousin of Paris. Anyway, I got an idea for a video that we can make. It involves some animals. Okay, yeah, just hear me out. I think you're going to like it. Call me back, okay?
We've savaged this family. Alexander, quick. Same character from the previous game.
Wait for the solar panel?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Beep. Hi, Kim. Just wanted to let you know. I'm done keeping up with you, but you should keep up with today's technology with solar panel. Call me back.
Hey, that was a good tie into her show. Matthew, do you have one quick one?
I did, thank you. Kim, it's JD again, and we tried that. We used a braid. Braid has got it hiking, and we tried that gel, but it's still stuck in his neck. You got to call me back.
And Lawrence.
Beep. Hi, Kim. It's St. Frederick, your chef. We can't fry the koalas tonight, but we can grill them. I know that's your favorite dish you eat every Thursday, so just to let you keep you updated. Thank you. Beep.
Okay, great. And that's what happens in a capitalist society. Jealousy. We tear them down. Can't we get one more? Give him another celebrity real quick.
Oh, yeah. Do you want to tear this one down too? Okay, I see. LeBron James.
Well,
LeBron James, who has a $36 million mansion in Los Angeles. LeBron James.
Could be complimentary messages. We don't know. Yeah, Matthew.
Hey, LeBron, it's Wayne here. We got that tryout for the hockey game next week. We want to make sure you're going to show up. Call me back, yo.
Okay, great. Who else wants to leave a message for LeBron? Yes, Yolanda, then Anthony.
Beep. LeBron, this is a pawn shop. We have your rings here. Are you ever going to come back and pick them up? Beep.
He's got so many championships. Anthony, then Oren, then Dominic.
Beep. Candy coordinator here. Yeah, so we ran out of licorice for your life-size model. Can we use a different kind of candy? Call me back. Beep.
Oren.
Hey, LeBron, this is your bank. Just letting you know your money's still here, and it won't be here for a while. You got a lot of it. Just letting you know. Beep.
Just a lonely bank guy. Dominic, and then Lawrence.
Hey, how's it going? It's Michael Jordan here. I got a phone call from a magazine looking for a comparison, so I just had a question if you had anything that we could be compared on. I think they've run out of things. Maybe we can compare. Beep.
Hey, Lawrence.
Beep. Hey, LeBron, it's God. I did a good job, right? Thank you. Beep.
Alexander, same callback.
Beep. Hi, LeBron. Just want to let you know, me and a bunch of other fans are lined up outside your home in Akron. Please give me a call back. And by the way, we are selling solar panels today, and we know you can afford it. So give me a call back.
Oh yeah, he hasn't gone back to the Akron house in a while. Lawrence.
Beep. Hey, LeBron, this is Lawrence Loon. He represents every New York Knicks fan in the world. I hope you don't win another chip again. Thank you. Bye. Beep.
Dominic.
Hey, how's the weather up there? It's your pop. I'm just joking with you.
Matthew.
Hey, LeBron, it's Wayne again. We tried that sugar substitute, and yeah, you know what? The ice melted, so we're gonna have to reschedule the tryout. Give me a call back.
Lawrence.
Beep. Hey, LeBron, it's the government. Once again, next season, we're going to update your Android software just to let you know, be ready for that because you are one of our prized possessions. So just be ready for the update. Thank you.
Okay, and scene. That celebrity answering machine. Nobody owns LeBron. Go ahead, Ken.
Well, now we're going to do Judge Johnny, where you get to be the judge, just like Judge Judy. But Johnny, our host, is going to be the judge. We also have to have a plaintiff, a defendant, the plaintiff witness, and the defense witness. So who are they, John?
I got it all right here. looks like this case involves Lawrence, the defendant, and his witness, Anthony, and Brenton, the plaintiff, and his witness, Yolanda. So those 4 people are going to hang out. Everyone else is going to minimize, and we're going to get a suggestion from Kent about what this small claims court trial issue
defendant,
is.
if they can put up plaintiff or defendant, if they could type that in, that'd be good. If they can't, that's okay. It helps. And if they could type in if they're the defense or the plaintiff witness, it will help John when he calls on you. So they borrowed a chainsaw, the defendant, from the plaintiff, and then they broke it, and they refuse to buy a new one or have the existing one repaired. That's the case, the broken chainsaw.
Oh, really? Interesting. Well, Judge Johnny is just sitting back and relaxing and getting into his power pose. And, bang, bang, bang. Let's begin this trial, shall we? Plaintiff Brenton, tell me what's up.
Yeah, I mean, it's very clear. I love chainsaws. I'm super passionate about them. I don't have any trees in my yard, but I really like the noise. But when we get down to the nitty-gritty, I gave my chainsaw to the defendant. She wanted it. She said she needed it. I was fine. She was going to borrow it. And then, what do you know? When she came back to return it, broken into pieces. She said she was going to try and make the chainsaw into a computer. It made no sense. No sense. And she still has given me nothing sense. Nothing sense. That chainsaw, I don't even know. I think it was 30 years old, a 30-year-old chainsaw.
Okay. I've heard enough. Let's hear what she has to say. Lawrence, what does she have to say, the defendant?
Well, as you know, men, they lie. They lie all the time. I used a chainsaw. Well, me and my sorority sister, we went on a hunt. I asked them to use a chainsaw because it was part of our scavenger hunt. We did nothing wrong. Okay? I know we're in court. Do you mind if I smoke? I know, I'm sorry.
No, I don't. Yeah, you go.
I already started. Don't interrupt. So that night when I took the when he allowed me to use the chainsaw, all we did was use it to open up coffins in a cemetery. That's all we did.
I'm going to stop you right there. I'm very familiar with sorority hunts involving chainsaws, as I am familiar with grave robbing, as I am a worldly judge, and nothing can shock me. Just like your disrespect and your smoking does not shock me, because I have seen it all, and it's going to be difficult for you to get a contempt a charge from me, because frankly, I've seen it all. So what I need right now is I need some witness testimony to corroborate what you're saying. So I'm going to go to the plaintiff's witness here. What did you see with regards to this chainsaw?
Well, I was going to choreograph a dance with the chainsaw.
Okay.
I was going to move my recital and let Brendan then have the chainsaw. And I was going to move the date of recital for interpretive dancing chainsaw. So I let Brandon have the chainsaw. He said, no. I want to see that interpretive dance. I want to see that chainsaw dancing. I want to see that. So I had the chainsaw with me with other chainsaws. I needed a lot of chainsaws for this dance.
Okay, I'll be honest with you. This testimony is not helping the plaintiff's case. It feels like there's a lot of extraneous details, and I'm a very worldly man. I know what a chainsaw dance is, but I'm just not sure how that relates to this sorority girl disassembling said chainsaw.
I don't know either.
Thank you. Let's go to the defendant's witness. The defendant's witness is Anthony. Anthony, what did you see with regards to this chainsaw? And just note, anything you reference won't shock me because I have seen it all.
Hello. I am my defendant's sorority sister, NAAABY. That's our crew.
Obviously.
Love you forever.
Thank you.
So yeah, we took the chainsaw and we used it, and it works really well. You know why? Because he never used it. He never had any trees. He said so himself. But that's beside the point. Because what we did with that chainsaw is very important for our sorority sisters for the initiation process. How are we supposed to initiate any newcomers if we don't have a working chainsaw that then we can steal from grave digging and then be able to take it apart and use it as part of a trophy for our new initiated newcomers?
Right, and I'm very familiar with the hazing rituals of sororities. I understand it involves stealing a power tool, breaking into a coffin, and so I think I'm ready to roll. The problem here is that we need to learn how to share, and I think that you guys just grew up and you forgot to learn those lessons that your parents imparted to you on the playground. So I order all 4 of you to spend time in a coffin, in a cemetery, at night, together, with a chainsaw, buried alive. And you will have to learn how to put that chainsaw together. And that's the only way you're going to get out of that coffin. Nope. My ruling is final. You can try to argue, but I've seen it all. Bye. Bye.
And that's been Judge Johnny.
The worst
ruling
judge
has been made. The worst judge in town. But that's okay because he's working out of a dry cleaner's. Okay. All right. So, John, we're moving on to conspiracy theory. You have 4 people, I think, in conspiracy theories. Do you want to get them out here? Tell me who they are.
Yeah, sure. So we got Matt, Dominic, Oren, and Alexander.
Okay.
And each person's going to get a conspiracy theory from you.
All right. So what we have is Matthew, you believe male men are terrorists, okay? Male people, they're all terrorists, okay? Alexander, you think the politicians are all robots, okay? Dominic, you think COVID is fake. It's a way for the government to keep us inside. And I know you have COVID in England, so all over the world it's fake. Okay, and Oren, let's see, Oren, you, I got to give you a good one here, Oren. You believe that the computers and cell phones are listening to us. Their cameras are watching us, and the audio, their mics are listening to us, and they're selling all our secrets to the government. So, John, here's your conspiracy theories. Take it away.
Welcome back to Conspiracy Talk. We have 4 different theorists with 4 different theories. Let's go first to Matthew. Matthew, you have an interesting theory about male people. Is that correct?
Yes, thanks for having me today, John. We all know our mailman and our local person that delivers our letters, but I'll tell you what, we found out about the Oklahoma City bombing. It wasn't who they said it was, who they convicted. It was mailmen. They've been doing it ever since then. They've been passing out the white powder. Everybody thinks they're getting the wrong stuff. All they do is terrorize. They don't want to call them domestic terrorism, but they are. It's fully complete terrorists.
Okay, wow, I wasn't expecting this conspiracy theory to make so much sense. I guess, yes, any sort of terrorism done via the mail, a mail carrier is an unwitting accomplice, much like any of the Unabomber's packages were at some point delivered by a mail person. Is that what you mean, or do you mean that they are directly involved?
Oh, thanks, John. Yeah, no, that's exactly what I mean. No, they just hand them off. It's like the whole post office is in on this. And like you said, they're unsuspecting, but they deliver it. So whether they signed up for it or not, they're doing the delivering, and that's all that it takes.
And I understand, because I read on your website, you have an interesting theory about stamps.
Oh yeah, John, don't get me started on stamps. I get more cuts on my tongue from licking those things. I don't know why they don't make them self-adhesive. You know, they keep going up every day. It's like they get more and more expensive and they deliver less packages. How are they supposed to get all that white powder into one envelope with one stamp? You cannot do that with one stamp. Not today.
Well, that's an interesting theory about stamps. Hey, let's go over to Alexander. Alexander, in a nutshell, one sentence, tell us your conspiracy.
Thank you for having me, sir.
You're welcome.
This is a very important announcement, actually. Politicians, and I know you guys are going to think I'm crazy, but listen, they are robots. They are not people. And
Okay.
I know what you're thinking. I know what you're thinking. You're probably like, oh yeah, it's just some crazy conspiracy. Well, it's not. You see, think about it. You got your Democrats, you got your Republicans, and then maybe your Libertarians. But think about it though. Whenever you're like doing something online, they'll ask like they want to make sure that you're not a robot, right? And mainly because there's selections. You know, there's multiple choice, selections. And when you click on something, say if you like, or say you want to like talk to a person, instead of like an automated voice thing when you're like trying to contact customer service. And this is just for anything, not just for politics, but for anything. You'll call them and maybe you have a specific question that you need to ask them and they just can't answer it because it's a robot and they have like pre-automated things. Well,
I'm sorry, Alexander, how do we know you're not a robot?
Well, that's good. That's good. You got to keep that skeptical thinking going. Well, the way actually is that right now, I'm able to answer your question right here on the spot.
Oh, really?
I'm able to respond like directly to this question.
Which quadrant of my image has dry cleaning?
This
quadrant or this quadrant?
From my angle, it's actually on your left side.
Oh, interesting. So you have you have rights and lefts reversed, like binary code, like a robot. Moving on. Let's go to Dominic. You believe COVID is fake. Why are people coughing?
John, let me just be totally upfront with you. I'm not gonna dress it up. I'm not gonna give you any jargon here, okay? Look up, John. I want you to look up right now. What do you see?
I see a beautiful roof.
Exactly, John. Now, that's what we see every day. When we look up, we see beautiful roofs, okay? Now, if you turn on the news today and the news tells you to look up and they tell you there's no beautiful roof there, when people turn around and they say that there is a beautiful roof, we're called crazy, John. We're called crazy. Now, if I look up, right, I can see my eyebrows, John. I can see my eyebrows. Now,
right.
I'm not crazy, right? Because I've got eyebrows. I've got two of them. These things are real. I didn't paint them on. I'll tell you who does paint their eyebrows on. Women. They paint them on. They haven't had real eyebrows for years.
Let me jump in for a second because a lot of people online have said, yes, you have COVID conspiracy theories, but they're sort of just an opportunity for you to attack women. Well, how do you want to respond to that?
I mean, John, look at my face. Look at me. I look like a woman, for God's sake. Do I look like a man that would actually attack? No, John. Look, when I open my refrigerator and I take out my butter, it is cold because it's been in the refrigerator.
Yeah.
When I make a cup of tea and I take my tea bag and I put it in a cup and I pour water into it, it makes tea.
Oh.
When I get a cough and I start coughing,
it's wet.
It's wet, John, but it doesn't mean I have the COVID. It just means I have a cough. I mean, when are these people going to learn? You can't just take a standard flu and put a little label on it and say that it's true. Get my eyebrows, John. Look at them.
And you know what? I appreciate that. And also, I was sorry to hear about the passing of your family members from the disease. Let's go to Oren. Oren, you believe electronic devices are spying on us. We're speaking via an electronic device, so this must be a difficult conversation to have.
Yes, it's quite difficult, but you gotta remember, our whole world right now is electronic devices. We're all connected. It's all done. Think about it. Our laptops are connected to our iPads. Our iPads are connected to our iPhones. Our iPhones are connected to our Apple Watches. They're all spying on us, man. Have you ever talked about like wanting McDonald's, and then all of a sudden there's a McDonald's commercial on TV? You think that's a coincidence?
Well, I mean, I think there is a lot of evidence that, Instagram, Facebook, Google, they're using information about your search history to sell to advertisers, but I don't think that naturally happens on broadcast television that quickly. I think that could have been a coincidence.
Oh, coincidence? Yeah, why is it every time you even think about a product, there's a commercial?
Well, it's possible that you may be psychic.
Psychic? Oh, come on. You've never thought about something and then it pops up on TV or on your phone or an ad on the internet?
No, I mean, it does happen. I once had an idea for a game show about a big wheel called where you play sort of hangman, where you try and guess the words, and but instead of Wheel of Fortune, I called it Word. But I guess it was similar. Do you think that was them spying on my brain?
Nah, see, now you're just being funny here. But I'm telling you, they're watching us.
I'm trying. I don't know if I'm being funny. I'm trying. Well, I mean, I'll tell you what. If you could say anything to these people who you think are watching you, what would you like to tell them right now? Because they're probably listening.
I said, telling them that we know, and we're gonna turn the game on you. We're gonna watch you. We're gonna find out what you're doing. We're gonna show you how it feels to follow you everywhere you go. We're gonna find where you are. We're gonna find out where you live. We're gonna watch you day and night.
Undercover FBI, you're under arrest. We got you. We were just waiting for you to come up in public and rear your face, and we got you. Okay, and that's conspiracy theory. Back to you, Kent. Good job, everybody.
That is conspiracy theories. Next week, we're going to find out, are there aliens amongst us, and was the 1969 moon landing staged? All right, our final game today, John, is going to be press conference. So who is going to be your guesser today?
Anthony is going to be our guesser, and we're going to ask Anthony when we give him the notice to turn off his audio, not just mute himself, but turn off the audio. So when his audio is turned off, I want you to give us a thumbs up when you cannot hear us, Anthony. Go ahead and do that.
Okay, he cannot hear us. Okay.
Once he thumbs us up. Okay, that's okay. Go ahead. So
all right.
Anthony,
So I'll cover my mouth, John, so he can't read my lips. Okay, so he's going to be Bernie Sanders. He's got to guess who he is, Bernie Sanders. What is his announcement? He's going to be wearing a wig or toupee from now on. And he's dating one of his favorite people, Cardi B. Bernie Sanders, he's going to wear a toupee or wig, and he's dating Cardi B. Those are the three things we're looking for, John. Back to you.
Okay, back to me. Now I've got the mask back on, and I feel safe again. Because I live in fear, and it's a growing surge. So I'm going to give Anthony the thumbs up in the chat. Everybody else got it? Okay, remember, we're not going to be too obvious in our clues. We're going to start hard and make them easier. All right, here we go. This game is called Press Conference. Anthony is coming back. He is going to be the center of attention in a press conference, and he is going to answer questions and try and guess who he is first, and then what his announcement is, and then who he's dating. That's why I call this game Press Conference. All of our members of the press are assembled. Anthony, the floor is yours. Raise your hand when you have a question for Anthony.
Yes. Matthew.
Hi, Anthony. JD here with the press secretary of CBS. We were wondering if that liberal stuff in Kentucky started over there when you met the first meeting over there.
Yeah, well, as General of Kentucky Fried Chicken, that's one of my...
No, not Colonel Sanders.
Oren.
Yes, hi, Oren from Screw Up Your Life magazine. Yes, you've been doing this quite a long time. Do you feel old now?
I definitely feel old as Ian Gandalf.
No, you're not Gandalf, but so far you've got the hair color right.
Yes, Alexander.
Hi, this is Jake with the reporter at CNN. I'm really curious. We're really excited actually to hear about this, but what is your game plan on free healthcare?
Well, as Bernie Sanders,
Yay! Yay! All
I
right,
have
so your
lots of
Bernie's
plans.
he's got plenty of plans. Nobody wants to listen, but he's got the plans. Anthony/Bernie, now you're going to get some questions that are clues about your announcement. So let's see, is there anybody who has not yet asked a question who would like to raise their hand? Go ahead, Anthony.
Yes, Brenton.
Hi, Brenton Scaphalophagus from CBS News. Yes, I'm wondering, have you been trying to use any new creams, ointments to help certain things grow?
Well, my acne has calmed down a little bit, but I'm working on it.
No, that's not it. That's not it.
Yes, Dominic.
Hi there. This is Peter here with the London press agent. I know my name says Dominic, but I don't know why it says that actually. And my question is, I'm curious. Did people used to think that you just loved cats? And that's why you used to carry them around with you on close to your head.
No, I can't say that I recall ever owning a cat, but I do support people that like cats just as much as I support people who like dogs, and that is why I am announcing that cats are taking over the world.
No, but I'd say nice try, but yeah, no.
Yes, Brenton.
Hubert from Feel the Burn magazine. We're curious on what colors you might be deciding upon on what you will be presenting us with.
Well, I'm hoping to have a big showing of my new house in purple. Oren.
This is Bob from BS News. Do you worry that your new thing will ruin your trademark?
My new car?
No, you're just what you're doing. Wow.
Yes, Brenton.
Hi, Dr. Coffin from Burn the Sand. We were wondering, how's the smoothness level up there, and what you thinking about doing with that?
Well, my hair, after putting on some new ointment, has started to grow new little baby hair sprouts. And so I wanted to announce that I'm getting younger.
Oh, no. Anthony, what did you do about the fact that you were balding?
I put cream on my head.
No.
I put a wig.
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
We'll take it.
Yes.
We'll take it. You didn't put a toupee, you put a wig, so you just look like a lunatic. And
yes. Well, my new one's coming in.
and finally for Bernie's dating someone. Let's give Bernie a couple clues about who he's dating. Anybody who's not gotten to ask a question, raise your hand, and Anthony will give you preference.
Alex.
With Ford Motor Vehicles, honest opinion, and we're not going to be offended. What do you think about Ford vehicles, like American vehicles versus like foreign?
As a person who's always respected American business, I can say that Ford holds a special place in our economy, and that's why I'm dating Henry Ford.
No.
Yes, Yolanda.
Yes, Yolanda from Horse and Hound. I was wondering, do you lick your toupee? Do you like to lick it?
Well, once in a while. Sometimes when it gets disarray, but that's why I'm dating my hairstylist.
No. Nope. It's a celebrity or historical figure. Let's go to Matthew real quick.
Hey, Anthony, it's Baby Boy from Cradle Robbers here. We were just wondering how low do you go when you get the bottom of the barrel and ready to rob that cradle?
How low do I go? Well, these old bones may fool you, but I can still move. And let me tell you, Cardi B.
Yes.
Oh, wow.
Giving
I'll
me a
have
run for my money.
Great work, Anthony.
Okay, wow. He really, I don't know where that came from. I don't know my Cardi B songs clearly. So put it all together, Anthony. Who are you?
Well, I'm Bernie Sanders, and I have a toupee that I'm very happy about, and I'm dating Cardi B.
We did it. We did it. We made it. Hey, that's press conference, and that's our show.
That's our show. Let's introduce the cast again. John, thanks for a great hosting job. And what a macho cowboy you are. And how about Anthony? Give it up for him. Lawrence. Yolanda. Brenton. Alexander. Dominic. Oren. And Matthew. I'm Ken Scope. These guys will be back in 1 month. Go check out all the videos on LAC Comedy on YouTube. There's many of them with many different teams. Wave goodbye, everybody. We'll see you in a month.